Ambazonia rising to fall no more. Ambazonia rising, rising, rising. Ambazonia rising to fall no more. Ambazonia rising to fall no more. Ambazonia rising, rising, rising. Ambazonia rising to fall no more. La Republic falling to rise no more. La Republic falling, falling, falling. La Republic falling to rise no more. Buea falling to rise no more. Buea is falling, falling, falling. Buea is falling to rise no more. Ambazonia rising to fall no more. Ambazonia rising, rising, rising. Ambazonia rising to fall no more. Atamangi is falling to rise no more. Atamangi is falling, falling, falling. Atamangi is falling to rise no more. Ekima Patrick falling to rise no more. Ekima Patrick falling, falling, falling. Ekima Patrick falling to rise no more. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon. It depends where you find yourself. Good evening to all the Amazonians from Ground Zero. Good evening to all the, the able self-defense forces. I congratulate the actions on Ground Zero. Good evening to all the refugees in Nigeria. All those in the forest. I salute you people. I send my great greetings to you people. That God should bless you people everywhere you are found. Those in the prisons, those in the hospitals. Yes, Ekima is falling to rise no more. Atarangi is falling to rise no more. So all what they have to do is just to plan so that they can kill our people. All the chiefs, the elites who are supporting the regime, they are rising to fall no more. They are falling to rise no more. Excuse me, they are falling to rise no more. All those elites who held the meetings there in Buea, they are falling to rise no more. Yes, they are confused. That's why they held that meeting. Just because they want to show Buea and the government of the Republic that they are doing something. But let me not tell you a lie. They will pay for it. The Ekima is falling to rise no more. That is why presently, as I'm saying, the 29th of October 2018 in Buea, there is serious march protest going on. All the Amber women, most of them, strong women, they are out in Buea protesting, marching bare legs directly to, Bongo Square, where all of them gathered and sat their buttocks on the floor, bare legs, showing placards. They want an end to the war. That they should stop the raping of girls, stop the killing, genocide. Telling Atarangi, telling people like Ekima that they are all failures. Presently, this today, I'm saying it, Wednesday, 29th, they are them, protesting. Yes, it's a serious move. The women came out in their numbers and marched down the streets of Buea, our capital. That is the capital of Ambazonia. Down to Bongo Square, where all of them sat down and protesting, carrying banners, posters, showing that they should stop the raping of the girls. The genocide should stop. The war should stop. Peace, they should call for a peace conference. Yes. Meanwhile, to show that these people are very wicked, a few days ago, the elites, the so-called elites from Yaounde, who are not even staying in Ambazonia, came and held a secret meeting, calling that more armies should come. They should send more armies to Ambazonia to kill the citizens of Ambazonia, their own citizens. This is a funny thing. So the women decided to come out. Today, the 29th of August 2018 in Buea, to march to show the chiefs and the elites that what they were saying, they were just clowning. So I appreciate the Amber women of Buea who came out in Anoma to march and to show Ekema that he is a disgrace to the Ambazonians. I agree to people, the Amber women of Buea, very much, and all the rest of the towns. The women should take good example from the women from Buea. Women in Limbe, stand up. Women in Tiko, Manfe, Moyoka, Kumba, Bamenda, Nkambe, Lewo, Uimojo, Nguti, Baromikang, Otu, Kesham, Akwaya, Tinto, Bafut, Bambili, Bengui, Bakundu, Banga, Victoria. Everywhere, women should stand up and show their ability to fight for their own land, to fight for the freedom of their future generation. Women in Oku, in Jikwa, please, you people should stand up. All women, those in Paris, Ambazonia women in Paris, stand up. Women on ground zero are carrying actions. Women, why should women who are not even on ground zero afraid to carry out actions? I'm begging all the women, all the Ambazonia women, to stand up. This is the time, especially as we are having information that 4 of the African leaders in a few days to come will be visiting the dictator Paul Biya to discuss on the issue concerning the war on Ambazonia. So this is the time people should stand up and make their voices heard. And I believe it's because of these voices that will be shouting and shouting that these, leaders, African leaders, have decided to send these 4 leaders to go and see the dictator of Paul Biya. So I thank very much the women of Buea who came out and showed their grievances to La République du Cameroon regime. So I will just show you some pictures to show how they were carrying out their protest. You can see the women, they are all seated on the ground. Seated on the ground with peace plans, carrying, posters demanding an end to the war and a stop for the raping of girls and students and killing, in short, genocide in Amba's land for no good reason. I'll show you more pictures. This is another picture. You can see they call for peace. War is costly, but peace is priceless. The women are serious. This is a good example. Good example to all the other women in all the other countries. They are presently at Bongo Square in Buea, carrying out this protest. This is a good example to say shame to say shame to Ekema. Those are the women at Bongo Square in Buea, our capital, the capital of Ambazonia, the capital of the state of Ambazonia. This is to show the world that the women are against these chiefs or elites who came and held, a secret meeting under great security and calling for more arms to come and cause massacre, cause genocide in Ambas land. This woman came out to show them that they are against all these actions. They are against these elites who stay in Yaounde and come to Ambazonia and order the forces to come and kill. But this will end because we will not forgive these elites. They are calling armies, more armies to come and kill. They feel Yaounde is far, but let me tell you people, Yaounde is not far from Ambas land. It's just a matter of 3 hours, 4 hours. We can be in Yaounde and visit all your houses, and your family will bear the consequences of this action people are taking on the Ambazonians. Okay. Furthermore, I would like to still bring again another this information so that people should take note. I've been talking this, crying and crying. I'll still put it again so that you can hear. That armies now, when they kill civilians, they put bombs. So that when people come closer to come and either carry the corpse or verify the corpse, the bomb will explode. So you people should take great care. Please, you people should take great care. This is to save lives. These people are wicked. They are out to eliminate the population of Ambazonia. They are doing all the possible best. And they are being sent by Atanganji Paul and Ekema, Patrick, and the chiefs and the funds. People like Paul Tasson, the chief of Leo, Chief Mukete, Ndoki Mukete, Gogomo, people like Tebetando, people like Ngole and this. These people should be killed. We should look for ways to kill them. Let's show that we are more than that secret society they are. The voice of the people and the power of the people is more than the secret society when God is with them. We should chase them and kill them. Now when we're catching of them, we don't say we are just keeping them or doing this. We don't release them anymore. Self-defense forces, take note. Any of the allies that being caught or chief, who are fun, who is there encouraging that they should kill as citizens, Ambazonians, he should be killed. If not so, he goes out, people leave him, he will still carry out the actions. It's because we have been living, catching them and leaving them, that is why the actions are continuing. They are fighting elections to hold. But this will stop. We will never give up the fight. We were even informed in advance that these things will happen. It's just that people fail to take precautions in advance. So that is why we are always trying to inform people. Because the minister told us that these things will happen. That the days will not be so easy. So now it's for us to, take serious precautions and mobilize very well. Everybody should be a self-defense force now. Because if you don't defend yourself, they'll kill you. Okay, let me put an audio so that you can hear again. Because this one will be helping you people, to take precautions.
this message it go out for the people where they from Batu, especially from Dam Batu. And I want to make they understand, say, which way it go on now and say, Atangaji boy them, they inside Dam Batu, they house themselves for some houses so they don't take for the hostage, and their plan now actually for bring in young boys and for slaughter them for those compound them. And I want to make when I send this message out as wide as possible so that every young person for Bachongwa, for that area, I mean, they be very careful because at Tangaji, they don't send the boys them. They want to repeat which way about for opinion. I want to make when I send this message out so that make the young boys from Batu, for Songwa, for Chomba, make them be alert so that they stay away from anybody where they come for recruit them in the name of Amba boys. Amba boys, they can't take put them for inside any compound hostage for tell them say they will come burn the compound. Make Amba boys them, make them take note. I'll repeat, make the young boys from Batu, from Songwa, for Chomba, make them be alert, make them stay away from their houses, make them not fall for any trap. Because these people where they come now, so now not be Amba boys them, now the boys away at Tanganji, they don't recruit them. They play the same game with the player from Batu. I beg, when I send this message, when I call, when I brothers and when I sisters, with a day for this area, with from my 90, go reach for Chomba, from Batu and from Songwa. I repeat, my 90, beginning even from Bali Park, go for Senajes, go reach for Songwa village, go reach for Chomba, make una be alert. Una stay out of una houses because at Tanganji, they don't send out your own boys them for carry out the same operations. As I talk now, they don't hold some family hostage for their compound, and then they talk say government it will come raise down that compound. This not urgent message, not serious message. I beg make Mark Barretta, John Akoro, all the activists, make them send out this message so that they will salvage young boys and young girls from Batu, from Songwa, from Chomba, so that the repeat of pinning, happen again. Make we send this message for everybody. I beg una, na chechemina in the talk. Thank you.
Okay, before I fed the audio, I am begging people mostly those of the northern zone. I don't know why you people are behaving as people who are Mugu. Don't listen to these chiefs again. Don't listen to these funds. Don't listen to Atanganji. Don't take his money. Stay away from him. Run and go to the bush and hide. You'll be safe there. Or you go and join the self-defense forces and you carry your own bazooka or AK-47. If not so, all of you will die. They'll kill you people. You people are not hearing. What do you people want us to do now? Please, we are begging people. Try to take information, take instructions. Don't take anything from these people at public. The money has been spoiled, has been poisoned. Once you take the money, you must die. By the grandmaster who came. You thought he came for nothing? He came to kill you people to take the blood so that he can do what he wants to do for his own country and for Pombia. So you people should stop taking it, please. Look at how they are killing our people. Every day you hear this, they have killed this, they have killed this. We are begging people, please. In what way, why is it sufficient? We would like that people should see the independence. Because the independence is not so far. You have seen or heard now, very soon, 4 African leaders are coming to Cameroon. That is a great move. That is a success. It gives us hopes. We are moving towards independence. Donald Trump is there thinking what to do. People are attacking there and there. The president of France, Macron. You can hear from some videos I made. And even I'll put one again, one video here, one audio you will hear. French people are talking. We are winning. So don't be victims of situation. We are just begging people. Okay, there are certain hopes also. We're getting hopes. As I told you, Ben Muna made a very powerful speech when he was interviewed. Even though he was talking about federation, we are not a federation, as I will tell him. But he came to some points when they asked some questions. He said, you know, the self-defense forces, the boys, Amber boys have the right to defend themselves and to fight for the land, fight for that independent freedom. That they should not wait. They should not wait for their fathers who are dead to come and fight for them. He even said no schools. He said no schools. People should wait for 1 or 2 or 3 years, and after that they will have good education. That is what he said in his own mouth, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that for my first time appreciating, you know, Ben Muna. He said himself is old. What can he do at the age of 70 something years? That is the youth who have to fight for their own future. So let me put the video so that you can hear what he said from his own mouthpiece.
Chairman Ben Muna's take on federation.
People who talk about democracy must understand that the federation is the best form of democracy. If they don't understand, they need to go back to school. It's the best form of democracy.
His call to the President of the Republic.
The president can say what he wants. He doesn't make it, he's not God. He doesn't make it. The president of this country better wake up to the real fact. This country was united by permission. It was not one individual. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon, not by the will of any other person.
What about the youths championing the cause?
The future is theirs. I'm 77. Mine is gone. I may die tomorrow. If they don't fight, our fathers will come from the graves to fight for them. They have the right to fight for it. They better fight, man. They better bloody fight. No liberty is gained by lying down and allowing people to work on you.
And the students held back at home?
Let them lose 1 year of school and get a better future. What are you talking about? Let them lose 2 years and get a better future.
What then happens to the future?
Let me put it again so I can hear better. He's giving us the courage that we should fight. That is hopes. Giving us the hopes that we should struggle for our freedom.
Chairman Ben Muna's take on federation.
People who talk about democracy.
When we don't want federation, we
We
pass that level of federation.
If they don't understand, they need to go back to school.
We are directly for independence.
His call to the President of the Republic.
The president can say what he wants. He doesn't make it, he's not God. He doesn't make it. The president of this country better wake up to the real fact. This country was united by permission. It was not one individual. It was united by the will of the people of the Southern Cameroon, not by the will of any other person.
What about the youths championing the cause?
The future is theirs. I'm 77. Mine is gone. I may die tomorrow. If they don't fight, our fathers will come from the graves to fight for them. They have the right to fight for it. They better fight, man. They better bloody fight. No liberty is gained by lying down and allowing people to work on you.
And the students held back at home?
Let them lose 1 year of school and get a better future. What are you talking about? Let them lose 2 years and get a better future.
What then happens to the future?
Okay, that is it. Very good message. Appreciate. Mr. Ben Muna, I appreciate your attitude of talking like that. This is my first time hearing again somebody talking in a good direction. Like Honorable Wilbur. Okay. Now, we'll go forward to another serious man. Barrister ASHU AGBOR EMMANUAL, who spoke out his mind, and he has been speaking constantly, telling the government what they're supposed to do, telling them that Ambazonia is a right. The state of Ambazonia is a right. He is one of the strongest person on ground zero who always talk and tell the government, tell the people in the Republic, telling even the elites. He insulted them and told them that they were foolish to go and hide. They leave YAOUNDE and run and come to Buea, hide in a hall and say what they can say and tell the armies to come and kill people, to send more armies to kill people. I will put the audio now, or the video. You will hear as he's saying. Many questions they ask concerning the elections and other things. Schools. Okay, I'll put the audio or the video, you will hear it.
We are being joined tonight by Barrister Law and President of the Reform Party in Cameroon, Barrister ASHU AGBOR. Emmanuel, Barrister, good evening to you. Thank you so much for coming.
Good evening, Mimi. Good evening to the viewers.
I told you earlier that we are going to be discussing about the decision by the chairman of the Electoral Board that has decided, was announced, that polling stations would henceforth be delocalized in military barracks and palaces. What was your reaction after yesterday's announcement?
Well, finally, the Director General of Elections has come back to his senses, because it was pure madness to carry polling stations to locate them inside military barracks. You see, people do things and don't even look at the consequences. The law governing military barracks is not civilian law, it's military law. Any offense that is committed in a military institution goes to the military court. So you cannot carry civilians and give them access to a military barracks on election day. If they are inside there and there is any offense, they will not be tried by the civilian court that is competent during elections. They will be tried by the military court. So it is a nice thing that they have finally come back to their senses and they are taking away all those polling stations from the military barracks.
Is that the only reason why the presence of polling stations
that is not the only
military barracks and palaces was a problem?
That is not the only reason. You see, the first reason is that, you see, the military barracks is a place that is a no-go area for civilians. And if you ask people to go to the military barracks to vote, you see, there are many people who will not want to enter there because it is a no-go area. So just the mere mention of the fact that people have to enter military barracks is enough to intimidate voters. It's voter intimidation. So to pull that thing away from the military barracks is a nice thing.
And palaces too.
But who will just who can shake the phone's hand? Which villager is mad to shake the phone's hand? You carry a police and put it inside a phone's palace. You think who will enter there? Who enters there ordinarily?
The Assistant General Manager of Elections Cameroon was justifying that it is not illegal because family members of the military personnel and the traditional authorities could take part in the voting exercise within the military barracks and within the palace.
Since he is justifying, ordinarily do soldiers have police stations in their barracks? It's nonsense, total nonsense. I think it's a nice thing they came back to their senses. Voter intimidation is going to be reduced. Those who were supposed to go and vote inside those barracks and inside the funds palaces will now be free to go to whichever police station they will register to vote.
Barrister, the context and the arena, the place where Eno Abrams Egbe actually made the announcement was not by chance. It was before some members of the diplomatic corps. What is the analysis that you make of the place, the persons, the personalities that were involved
I just see
that
it,
announcement? I
see it as trying to try to justify the unjustifiable. He thinks that he wants to convince the diplomats that elections can be carried on in a country that is at war. That's nonsense. The very reason that prompted them to carry polling stations to put inside military barracks and chief palaces is because of the war situation. How can you be conducting elections during wartime? See, that is just what that is trying to do. I believe that these diplomats are not stupid. They understand, because from the reports I heard journalists give, the diplomats were worried about the civil war atmosphere. So you cannot come to tell a diplomat that, no, we are going to have free and fair elections in the civil war atmosphere. It's not possible. So let him justify whatever he has to justify. These diplomats have their observers who will see for themselves. On election day, their observers will all go out and see whether the atmosphere is conducive for elections.
Talking about the war atmosphere, that is the scenario in the northwest and the southwest regions of Cameroon. Reason why Elections Cameroon has decided to take special measures by centralizing, that is the term that they used, polling stations. They have decided to reduce the numbers and make sure that the few existing polling centers, that is how they called it, would have to be located in a particular place which would be secured so as to secure the voters as well as the electoral officials. What do you think about this measure by Elections Cameroon?
Well, they are trying to do their best. They are trying to do their best in the bad situation, because the real truth is that no meaningful election can be carried out in that area without that civil war atmosphere disappearing. That's the real truth. I don't understand if on that election day, the area that they call polling centers are attacked by the Amber boys. What are they going to do?
And that was what is going to happen.
Will they say that there is security? Just one gunshot is enough for everybody to flee. So I mean, why do you insist on going on with something which everybody sees is wrong? There is a civil war situation. Solve it first. You don't want to solve the civil war situation. You want to go ahead at all costs to organize the election. Let them organize.
Is that why the barrister did not take part in the presidential election?
There are so many reasons.
Because you met a media outing telling journalists here in Cameroon in general that you are going to take part
I don't
in
accompany
the
anybody.
2018 presidential election.
I will not accompany anybody to his glory. You see, you understand what?
To you as an individual.
Yes, I don't.
You were saying you were going to take part in the election.
I say I don't.
What happened?
I don't accompany
the political atmosphere.
I don't accompany anybody to his glory. You will see what they will do with the elections. All those who are dressing up that they are going for elections, they will all be disillusioned. Come what may, they are only accompanying somebody.
So you gave up because you knew.
I didn't give up. I say I don't.
Lost battle from the beginning.
Don't accompany anybody. When there will be good elections, ASHU will take place.
Good election. What do you mean by good elections?
Elections where the real results will be announced.
When the atmosphere is taken.
The real results will be announced, because I know that now, come what may, they will announce whatever they want to announce.
But Barrister, you knew this before announcing that you are going to take part in the election.
No. There are facts. There were facts that didn't come up. You see, there are facts that didn't come up by the time we started. But when I prepared all my documents and I was about to go and file, then I saw it. I said, but what's the need? You could see. You see, some of my colleagues came out publicly. There are many others behind who have not talked. There are many others. You see, it's a whole conspiracy to steal the people's victory.
At this point in time, is there any candidate that you are supporting, that you are going to be telling your supporters to rally behind?
My supporters, please don't support anybody. Don't give anybody your vote. They are only accompanying some fellow. I will not be part of that tomfoolery.
Accompanying the opposition or the regime that has been
the regime in place
for close to 40 years,
the regime
more than
in place.
35 years.
You can see, look at what happened in Buea today. How the pundits of the regime went and fooled the Southern elites to go enter a hall, and then they came out to give their own position, saying that it's the Southwest position.
Talking about this forum of Southwest elites, we saw the president of the Bilingualism Commission at the helm of this initiative, an authority in Cameroon, whom according to critics and observers has to play the role of neutrality. What was your observation?
Ask them why they didn't.
When you saw that out,
why didn't they invite people like us?
Of Cameroon?
Why was ASHU not invited? You see, they tailored out something to show their master that they are still commanding the place. It was a show. It was a theatrical piece. They avoided people who could talk and carried the CPDM stalwarts to go put up a public show. It's nonsense. They themselves know that nonsense they did in Buea does not represent the Southwesterners' view. They know it. Our people are dying every day. People are suffering every day.
Just to know that you are equally from the Southwest.
I'm from Manfen. Was I invited? Who invited me? They could not invite me because they know I will not stomach that nonsense. These are the same people who in Yaounde marched that soldiers should be sent to go and kill our people. They are asking more soldiers to be sent. And after saying that nonsense, they run to Yaounde and hide. Why don't they come and stay in Southwest and face the soldiers? You see, this is a conspiracy by people who have made the people suffer for years, and they are still continuing. They don't want to relent in their efforts.
But it was a meeting that was to seek for solutions and ensure effective school resumption in Cameroon, Barrister.
I can
and
see
for
that
peace to return in the region, according to the elites.
You see that the meeting had nothing to do with all the aims, all the goals that you are talking. They did not fix any date for school reopening.
Discuss
They did
nothing
not
in the
put
meeting.
in place any measures.
There is
Nothing.
a date for school resumption in Cameroon that is
They,
known.
they didn't fix
Early
any dates.
September.
They did not fix any date for school to resume in Northern, in Southwest Province, in Southwest Region, because they know that there are no schools, there are no buildings. They took no measures for any school to resume. The schools have been burned down. What did they do to make sure that those schools are rebuilt and
That is the
then
point.
children will safely go to school?
That is the point.
You don't even know where the headmaster of those schools are.
The
Or
bishop should
principals are.
hear.
It was just a show to please their
The
master.
bishops. who are
And I
part of
think
the
it's
school
ugly
should
at this
hear.
point in time when people are suffering and we want a lasting solution to a situation that is causing us a lot of pain, and we are losing a lot of money from this thing. People whose only goal is to stay where they are and eat fat from people suffering,
Yeah.
go to put up a show to say that Southwesterners have said. That is not the position of Southwesterners.
Thank you so much, Barrister, for joining us tonight on
You're
Talking
welcome.
Point. We hope to have you some other time again. Thank
My
you so
guest.
much for your time. To our viewers,
You've heard it. The barrister spoke out his mind, told the people, told the chiefs, told the elites. They are only out to eat their stomach grow fatter. Why should they come and stay in Ambazonia? They are staying in Yaounde. And they will just smuggle themselves under tight security. Come and talk trash and run back to Yaounde. We will get them. We will get them. One after the other, we'll get them. Their families will regret in future. They are building, a bad future for their family. They are building a bad future for their families. Thank you very much, Barrister ASHU Emmanuel. Thank you for your outspokenness. Thank you very, very much. There will be no school. There will be no elections. That is why they wanted to go and put it inside the chief's palace and in the military camps. So that they'll just say, okay, they just carry voters, balloting box and just bring it as count. Balloting box that have been arranged and bring accounts. But in Ambazonia, even if it's inside the chief's palace, if the election is there, we have to blow off the chief's palace. So the chiefs will hear, even if the funds, they should hear. If there's election in your palace must be blown down. It must be burned. We don't care anything. No respect for any fund against any chiefs. Nothing. They burned the military people. They burned the palace of the chief and Lebialem. And the other chiefs, they said nothing. So if your own palace is burned, the other chiefs will also not say nothing. So a word to advise is sufficient. Take care. If you don't want to lose your palace, no elections in your palace. Okay. Some advice now to the self-defense forces. Self-defense forces on ground zero. Please. We know people are doing a very good job. We appreciate very much. But we are advising you people that you should take care on those who send you money from abroad also. Some of the people in the diaspora, because we have realized that there are some black leg people in the diaspora who are just individuals. They send a lot of monies. They send a lot of monies to you to capture your minds. They will be sending monies, encouraging you as if they support the self-defense, as if they support the struggle. But behind, they are with the Republic, La Republic Cameroon. La Republic Cameroon is the person sending them the monies. Because these people don't work, they don't do anything, they don't do any fundraising anywhere, you see it, nothing. But you realize that they send you people monies. After some time, they must have captured your mind. They buy your conscience with that money they give you, that is for the struggle. They will be asking you certain questions, and you will be sending them certain videos and doing one or two things. This will pass directly to the hands of the Republic of Cameroon, which will come and trace your hiding points, your camps. So we have realized it. There are so many, few number of people in the diaspora who are already doing that. But with time, we'll bring out the names of those people. With time. Because these people, some of them, they failed. because they thought when our people, our president and his team will be arrested, it will be an end to the struggle. They failed. So some of them are still there working hard. But they are quiet. That is why some of them are very, very quiet. You yourself can judge yourself to know some of them. Yes. We don't like again to call names. But you should know. Then when they are so quiet, they don't talk anything about the struggle. You know that they are thinking, they have bad intention about the struggle. So you people should know, you people on ground zero should know whom. You know who you are dealing with in the diaspora. Even if the people are sending you monies, keep their secret. Don't give others secret to them. Only receive their monies. No secret. Any person that sends you monies, take the money, but don't send your secret outside again. Block your secret. That is the most dangerous moment. The most dangerous moment. That our people is doing everything to come and eliminate you people. Because it will start on the 15th of September or before. So please, I am begging people and giving people the courage to really be, careful the way you receive monies from people abroad. Because some monies have been spoiled. They send it, you will take it and take it and take it. After some time, you can release all your secrets to those people. And they will take it and send the secret direct to the public. And you will realize that you will be attacked. So we are even sending the information that please, you people should not be from the 15 or before the 15. Self-defense forces should not be gathered too much on one place. They should always scatter, not like more than 7 people at a particular place. So that is the information. We are begging you. We appreciate what people are doing. But we always try to also to give people some information if we have it, in order to keep people on the safe side. May God bless you people. God bless all the Ambazonians. Thank you. Share this video. We pray for you people. We pray for all the Ambazonians.